In a time long ago, there was a kingdom called Gallowmere, a land where the people were happy, war was unknown, the children were polite and helpful at all times, and not just when mooching for chocolate. The monarch of the realm, King Peregrine, was wise and just and, all in all, a bit of a decent chap. Fond of philosophy, literature, and pictures of kittens in bonnets. He was an enlightened ruler. But he had among his retinue an official court magician, a brilliant but unscrupulous man by the name of Zarok. Instead of confining himself to the horoscopes and balloon animals for which he was employed, Zarok began to conduct horrific experiments on the bodies of the dead. Of course, people often get quite sensitive about their deceased loved ones, so it wasn't long before the king found out and had the sorcerer banished from the land. Zarok skulked away into the wilderness and busied himself by perfecting his experiments, seething with rage and practicing his diabolically evil laugh. At last, with an army of demons at his command, he set off to bring Gallowmere under his foul dominion. The captain of the royal guard, Sir Daniel Fortesque, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are sung to this day of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how the invaders fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he fell upon the infernal sorcerer and destroyed him utterly. True, these songs don't have particularly catchy choruses, but people cared less about chart success in those days. And so it was that Daniel Fortesque went down in history, the hero of Gallowmere. And there came upon the land a time of peace, harmony, and quality wines at affordable prices. The tranquility was to last for 100 years, but then the sorcerer returned.
Hello, welcome to my next Let's Play. This is MediEvil Resurrection. My understanding is this did not do too well. This is an additional remake of the first game. This was the first remake of the first game. The PS4 game is fantastic. Highly recommend it. This, we'll see. Let's see, I've not really tried the game out. I've never played this before. I don't know how the volume is actually going to be. Let's turn on subtitles. Let's take a look at the controls. The opening is, lazy, honestly. The opening of the original is very well animated and it's really good. But this, we'll see. This feels like weird controls to me. The triangle is always dash. X for jump feels better than circle, but I might get... This is probably going to be fine. Yeah, especially because I have to do dash jumps. I don't want dash to be too far away from a jump. Okay. I know it'll tell me, but... There's also mini-games. I noticed that when I loaded this up to make sure it was fine, I guess. I think these are the mini-games throughout the main game. I don't remember there being too many mini-games. Actually, I don't remember there being any mini-games. Maybe we'll get to those later. Anyways, there's also multiplayer. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Let's jump into a new game. I also don't know what demo is. Let's start.
Found it!
Okay.
Dan's Crypt. The best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan.
Huh, I mean, yeah.
Oi, you! Fortesque! At last! Come, get up! We got things to do! Hey, hey! Easy, my friend. In my culture, we treat the guests with courtesy. Especially if they stop by for 100 years. Who am I? My friend, you should feel honored. Usually the corpses, their skulls are filled with just the worms. Instead, you get I, Al-Zalam, glorious genie of the Sultan Prince Razim the Ribald, noble protector of... You doubt me? I see it in your eye. Well, it is true. We genies, usually we are trapped within the lamps. That is bad. Very oily for the skin. But far worse, let me tell you, is when evil sorcerer tricks you, traps you inside skull of cowardly knight. Oh, the smell! It is mustier than a Saracen's jockstrap. You imply that I lie. In my culture, that would earn you 50 strokes of the cut. And we are allergic to cuts. So that is a terrible punishment. But fine, if you're too busy with the being dead, we just sit back and watch Zarok destroy Gallowmere once more. Oh, you remember Zarok at least? Yes, that madman is back from the exile. He has mastered the dark magics, has been waking the dead, turning good men evil. He turns this land bad quicker than tub of yak's cheese next to warm radiator. Why are you back among the living? His magic? Or perhaps fate? Fate gives you chance to redeem yourself. Make amends for your cowardly death, eh? Yes, yes, I was there that fateful day. I saw you hanging back, pretending to tie your bootlaces, and getting hit by first stray arrow. Ah, never believe on publicity. You just a big coward, buried as big hero with poor genie still trapped inside his head. Come on, I know you are tough guy deep down. We can work with that. I will be guide. Maybe this time we truly defeat him. His men killed you. His magic cursed me. Together, we squash that creepy cockroach. Free me. Turn you into real hero, eh?
Well, well, well. He's back. Old Sir Daniel Fortesque, the hero of Gallowmere. Rendered eyeless and lifeless by the first arrow. Rendered heroic by the mists of time. It's amazing what good PR can do. Now the fickle finger of fate has given him a second chance. A chance to make good his ignoble past. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. If I had any breath, I wouldn't be holding it. Anyway, many of my stony kind reside in Gallowmere. We may be woken with a gentle nudge, not with a kiss. Please, don't try the kissing thing. We don't have affectionate natures.
Okay. Already I'm not liking changes to the story. He was not holding back. He rushed in there. Okay. Don't know how the camera is supposed to work. It doesn't, is the answer. I thought maybe the D-pad. No, not the D-pad. The D-pad still moves you. Okay. What we got here? Basic moves and camera control, analog stick. Quick attack, context sensitive action, slow attack, daring dash, jump. Walk mode. Reset camera. Okay. Just call that strafing mode. That's strafing mode. Chalice and Holy Heroes. The Chalice Challenge. A major part of Dan's quest is to make amends for his cowardly past and prove himself a true hero. The legendary warriors of Gallowmere have set out a series of challenges that he must complete in order to earn their respect. In many of the game levels there is a golden chalice hidden away, with a total of 15 to be collected in all. Dan must complete 2 specific tasks in each of the chalice levels to meet the criteria set by the Hall of Heroes. Firstly, he must locate and collect the chalice itself. Secondly, he must kill enough enemies to fill the chalice with their souls. If both tasks are completed, Dan will be spirited away to the Hall of Heroes to claim a reward once the level is finished. I feel like those requirements are out of order. The Hall of Heroes. In the Hall of Heroes, the bravest heroes from all history spend in it an eternity resting, feasting and exchanging tales of their greatest victories. Each time Dan visits the hall, he will find that one of the heroes has transformed from statue form into a living, breathing warrior. Should Dan stand on the chalice emblem in front of this character, he will be granted an audience. Often the heroes will present Dan with an extremely useful item. The Hall of Heroes is spread over 2 levels. Only when you have paid homage to the heroes in the lower level will the gates guarding access to the upper level open. Once you have collected your reward, the exit can be found at the rear of the building. Okay. Inventory and shop gargoyles. The inventory, as you progress through your adventure, you will find many useful items and weapons. Once collected, these are automatically stored into Dan's inventory. To open the inventory, press the select button. The inventory is divided into 4 sections. Melee weapons, ranged weapons, artifacts, and keys. Each of these sections can be accessed by pressing the D-pad buttons. Pressing left and right will scroll through the items contained within each section. Once an item is highlighted, it may be selected for use by pressing X. Certain items can only be used at certain points in the game. If you attempt to use an item in the wrong place, a buzzer sound will play and the item will remain unactivated. There is way too much explanation for this game. Shop gargoyles. Often on your travels, you will encounter a shop gargoyle. These shady individuals are the traders of Gallowmere. A smack to the nose with a melee weapon will alert them to your presence. Choose supplies to purchase fresh ammunition. Choose services to repair your shields. Okay. Bottle. Congratulations on your purchase of the Crypt 3000. In the unlikely event of inaccurate diagnosis of death, 1. Remove Shroud where applicable. 2. Locate Runestone. 3. Proceed to exit located at end of hall. 4. Place Runestone in claw hand next to doorway. 5. Contact your Undertaker for a 50% refund. They needed to explain how you get out of the...
Ah, a training room, eh? Nice decor. Early macabre.
I'm already not liking him. Daring dash and shield. Am I going to start with the daring dash? I have made an executive decision. I'm not reading all of this. Melee combat. Power up attacks. Ranged combat. I don't think I get a quick swap. There's just not enough buttons to quick swap. Ooh, Joyce, seriously, every single weapon gets an explanation. Why? I guess a reason to come back to his crypt.
Oh, mind the lava, Dan. Cremation's not your style, I think.
You can dash without the shield, so you do start with the dash. Really? I tried to jump and swung, so that's gonna mess me up.
That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame.
So I'm guessing I get the ability to walk through lava.
You got to study. I never had you down as a reader. You use a monocle, right?
Okay, that was rude. What's this? Dan's private journal. Strictly no peeking. I'm dead. The darnest thing happened. One moment I'm at the Battle of Gallowmere giving the order to charge, then bam, a blinding pain in the old peeper. And sink me if I don't wake up on the least comfortable bed I ever lay on. Turns out I'm dead. Bit of a blow to my plan to forge a career as a great warrior, really. Met the most irritating fellow. Al-Zalam is his name. Think he might be foreign. He claims to be a powerful genie, but he's shown scant sign of any magical powers to date. Apparently for the last century he's been using my ocular cavity as some sort of flop house. Anyway, it turns out that the sorcerer Zarok is back, raising the dead and possessing the living, and whatnot. He really is the most awful git. Looked round the old tomb, I have to say, whoever sorted the funeral out really did a first-class job. Wish I had been there for the send-off. Note to self, update this journal regularly as and when stuff happens. Oh, do we come back here to read this? What's this? Relics and artifact. Each artifact you collect on your adventure will be added to this book. Okay. So yeah, this is just... It's gonna be the enemies? Yeah. Okay, so they want you to come back to the crypt often, then.
So, you're set on finding Zarok. The Master, as he likes us to call him, leaves a sulphurous green ether as he passes through the land. Seek out this whiffy trail, and you may be sure you're on the right track.
Ah, a beautiful map of Gallowmere. This will help us get around the realm.
This feels like a wrong setup. Maybe it's just overly zoomed in. Wait, there's a... So the chalice in his crypt. No, yeah, okay, yeah, there is a chalice in his crypt, and then this is the graveyard. Okay.
The graveyard. You wouldn't catch me digging graves in my yard. Spoils the ambience.
Okay.
I sense Zarok is very close by. Maybe at Cemetery Hill, which lies just beyond this graveyard. Ah, real shiny stabby sword. Let's try it out.
Why did we get a wooden sword? I don't know. I don't like it. Okay, we can save from here as well. I don't know where we'll start. Attention, scum. No access to Sleeping Village. Gate secured with a lock spell by order of Lord Zarok. Return to your hovels and await thy doom.
Welcome back to Gallowmere, Daniel. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living. Have courage. These are truly strange and terrifying times. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now get out of here. You're blocking my view.
Ah, okay. Well, we can't cut enemies in half. You could do that in the PlayStation 1 version. It looks like the dash jump is not going to be too useful in this. I'm not getting a whole lot of distance with the jump. also not been any health fountains yet. They heal with only vials. That might be rough. Oh, we're already at 40% in the chalice. 47% on the chalice. Throwing daggers. Let's not. Okay. Do I dash into it? No. Oh! Probably need a club. Gameplay seems fine so far. I'm just not liking the changes to the story.
Huh, you can light it, or hey, maybe just club stuff really hard.
Okay, so there are still okay. I'm not liking the club swing. What the? Okay, as my phone goes off, even though it's supposed to be
These
muted.
fountains give health, but like goat's milk at bachelor party, they don't last forever.
Well, you can just walk through the graves? Okay. Ow. They really should have made the D-pad like shortcuts and stuff for different things. I don't know why. There's like no reason for it. I'm already pressing the D-pad to try to like quick swap between weapons. I haven't even played a game recently that had that feature. I don't know why I got that in my head. Huh, I don't remember her zapping things.
Hello, stranger. What can I sell you today? A nice bit of schmatter?
Okay, we can heal at the shop too. Nothing, I guess. Wait, what? We can pick up the chalice without it being full? What? Why? Meet the greatest warriors from history. Congratulations, you may have already won a free trip to the Hall of Heroes. To claim free admittance, simply collect souls from vanquished enemies in this beautiful golden chalice. Once the chalice is full, you can redeem your prize by visiting the Hall of Heroes. Free gift with every visit. There are many other chalices to find and collect. Don't delay, start killing today. Like, part of the point of the chalice being hidden was that when you killed enemies, the souls like kind of went off to where it was. Then you also had to backtrack. Like, I suppose convenience, but it feels very weird. I do not get the point of the wooden sword at all. I guess they gimped the dash jump so that you couldn't cheese a bunch of stuff. Because I could definitely get to a lot of places with the original dash jump. That's one way. Is this door are also going to be sealed.
Beyond these gates lies the exit to this cemetery, but the gates are locked. You didn't think you'd just breeze on through here, did you? You did? Ha! Oh, my aching sides, ha! Guess again, cranium face. The dreaded glass demon, Lord of the Hilltop Mausoleum, has the key. Go ask him for it, you sap.
Huh. Huh. Okay. Then I guess the gate to the town is just supposed to be like permanently sealed, and it's like a direct route from the cemetery. Because you get the key from the glass demon, and then you can go to the town. Why would they need multiple doors to the town then? See ya, nerd. Yeah, I mean, so far the gameplay's not bad. We will see. It's just the changes to the plot and the, some of the not good attempts at the humor. Some of the humor is okay, some of it is not. Huh.
Evil alert! Evil alert! Zarok's beyond these gates, meeting with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching evil plots, and generally being naughty. If I were a failed one-eyed warrior, I'd make myself scarce, mate.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. I went to the Hall of Zeros once. It's quite dull, but at least they don't all make chicken noises when your back's turned.
What?
Welcome, O undernourished one, to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity feasting, arm wrestling, and singing out of tune. If they think you're worthy, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon. In your case, you'll be lucky to walk away with a spud gun. Now move it, Twiggy. Welcome, O undernourished.
Same. Okay. Why was that? Why was that CG and not just in-game then?
Captain Fortesque, does the battle go well? A temporary setback, I'm sure, sire. Gosh, they were merry times, slapping our thighs, downing beakers of bitter shandy, and the battles, ooh, they were fun too. How I wish I could help you in some way now. But hold! Oh, you could take my crossbow. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Cardok, a clean kill, sir, right through the eye at some 300 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir.
Okay. Get the crossbow. Interesting. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this part. I'm a little over time. Yeah, the gameplay is okay. I just feel like they screwed up a bit, making the D-pad also move you around. That's like 4 buttons that you don't get right there. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. I'm kind of liking the game so far, except for the changes to the plot. Like, Sir Dan isn't exactly a hero, but he was not a coward. you still rushed in. Anyways, that aside, hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.